Okay. So, first, I am just going to speak with Phineas and see what comes next. Alright.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Wait, I don't speak to you to speak to... Okay. Huh.
I'll be here.
Hold on. I didn't realize that would mean... travel to his lab. Travel to Relay GB23. Okay, you know what? I am going to go ahead and go and see what happens. I am going to drop a hard save first. I know it'll auto-save with the travel, but still.
Now arriving at Phineas's top-secret orbital lab.
Okay, so the Vicar will help with any speech checks. Okay, I think at this point I need my favorites, so I'm taking you two.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass.
I'm really nervous.
But Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
What was that about Mr. Clark?
Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
What's so important about the chemicals?
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony.
That doesn't really jive, but okay. So what's the plan?
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Warning label?
Something about being discontinued due to severe adverse reactions. It's fine. You'll be stealing the chemicals, not ingesting them.
Anything I should know about Carmen?
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
Something else I wanted to
Of
talk to you
of
about.
course. What's on your mind?
There's some reason you're hiding behind bulletproof glass.
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance.
Fair enough.
Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Got a moment to talk.
Absolutely. Let's talk.
Have you met my crew yet?
No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Wells. I'm Parvati Holcomb.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
Show a little hospitality. Relax, they're with me.
Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't touching things. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. You're a talented scientist, after all. Our kind has always been incredibly popular.
Spare me the flattery. I'm doing pretty well for myself.
Yes, indeed. Well done. Also, you still haven't spontaneously liquefied, which pleases me immensely. Progress.
Something else to talk about?
What's on your mind?
Got a moment? Do you ever leave your lab?
Oh, goodness, no. I wouldn't survive 10 seconds in the blackness of the aether. Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least 12 seconds before I'd lose consciousness and die of hypoxia.
That's not what I meant. Do you have life outside work? Come on, Phineas, there has to be something you do for fun. Yeah, something you do for fun.
I enjoyed the occasional aether wave drama in my youth. Not anymore. All board propaganda. I'd rather not be brainwashed.
And this is where we see some
To
tinfoil
answer your
hat
question,
business.
I'd rather stay right here in my lab. There's too much work to be done. The Hope's colonists won't revive themselves, you know.
Why are you so obsessed with reviving them?
Because we've lost our way. The board has a stranglehold over this colony, and we've all been conditioned into total obedience. The Hope is full of specialists, scientists, engineers, talented individuals like you. People who haven't been corrupted by the board. Unfortunately, the Hope's colonists have been frozen for decades, well past your shelf life, so to speak. No offense.
Yeah, but you revived me, so you must have solved the problem.
Ah, you begin to perceive the truth. Yes, according to the board and their narrow-minded scientists, you should be a pile of organic sludge right now. 10 years. That's how long the average human can remain in hibernation. You were frozen for decades. In theory, you never should have survived the revival process. But the conventional theories are wrong. You're living proof that it can be done. There's yet hope for the Hope. Get it?
Don't try to be funny, Phineas. It doesn't work. I'm glad to hear that. Everyone on the Hope is
We'll
depending
do
on
our
us.
very best to save them all. I'd best get back to work. I can feel my last dose of caffeinoid fading.
Alright.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp.
Huh.
Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna quick save. I want to try using this on a Cystipig. Actually, quit. Oh, okay, hold on. Alright, so that's where I need to be. Okay.
Got him!
Okay, that was kind of neat. And inventory. Huh. Okay, well that was kind of neat. I'm definitely, I'm almost certainly going to be putting those to very intense use after I do a little bit of tinkering around. Tamed Canid, Cystipig Hoof. Hello? Mop up melted pig, a reminder. Ah. Thank you. Messages. Return to root. Messages. Bypass. Blythe. Explain the details later. Associate Dirtside Terra 2 near Edgewater. They have a stake in my purpose, but trust them only about 23.7%. They're recovering a ship, should be along any time. Just need to know where to send them. Let me know when you get... Wait. Should be present in Halcyon. Locations elude me. Dumped a new associate, Dirtside Terra 2, near Edgewater. Dumped a new associate. A stake in my purpose, but only trust me about a quarter. Recovering a ship, be along any time, just need to know where to send them.
Careful, that's my communications terminal.
Poster. Oh. Obscure body in the SK system. This is where I came from, right?
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a min. Your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, in case you were prone to vomiting.
Yeah. Experimentation notes. Back. Okay. Experimental notes. Log. Cystipig. Return to root. Personal. Bypass. New accomplice down to Hawthorne via escape pod. Hawthorne should make for an agreeable companion, or at least an acceptable chaperone, law willing he isn't a total buffoon. So, so unsurprisingly, he really, really doesn't like people. But I'm not seeing a reason to doubt that he's sincere. but I think the twist may come from, like, as I get him what he wants, there's a chance that it'll come down to not needing me.
Deft hands, Cap.
Thank you. Like, oh, I've sent him my, the chemicals and everything, but I'm being fired upon, and I need some manner of help he's technically able to provide at some risk to himself. And he will just back away. Experiment over. It could be that he just takes it upon himself to play with the Hope colonists. Keep them all on the ship. Like, basically manipulate them into a position where they have to listen to him. He'll think it's for the greater good, so he'll justify it to himself. Okay, putting everything away. Oh, I'm up to near 40,000 bits now. Damage to creatures. Okay. Alright, so before I go to Byzantium, while I still have most everything here is unrelated. Alright, where is this station?
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Did you want to say something about Phineas?
See you soon, Captain.
Okay. Okay, so the relay station is its own thing. Alright.
Captain, I'm receiving an urgent docking request from another vessel.
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service. Delivery is guaranteed within standard margins of certainty. I've got a special delivery for Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. With your permission, I'll see it transferred to your ship.
What is it?
It's a parcel, sir.
Are you sure it's not a package?
This is the Halcyon Parcel Service. We don't deal in packages.
What if I don't want it?
I am contractually obligated to deliver my cargo to the captain of the Unreliable under pain of fines, imprisonment, and censure by my superiors.
Then why did you ask for my
That's the
permission?
HPS difference for you. Service with civility. Stand by, Captain Hawthorne. An HPS certified distribution technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo hold in accordance with hazardous waste disposal procedures.
They did
They
what?
dispense 3 complimentary spritzes of Anti-Cleo's Citrus Squirt Air Freshener. That's the HPS touch for you, Captain Hawthorne. On behalf of HPS, I'd like to remind you that HPS is not responsible for any damage, defacement, or unseemliness to your parcel. Thank you for your patience, and please remember HPS for all of your future parcel-related needs.
Cut transmission. Alright. Actually.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left to the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. Something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Minnie Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some money and was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you.
His arm is
Consider us
still
even, old
attached.
pal.
Well, that fellow certainly seemed trustworthy.
I've gotten jobs from some unusual sources, but this is a first. Congratulations, Captain.
I don't mean to sound prim, Captain, but there's gotta be a better way to ask someone to do you a favor.
I just want to say, we gotta take this job. This is the closest I ever been to starring in a serial drama. Only thing we're missing is a couple cameras and a soundtrack.
At least this won't be boring.
And, what the hell is going
Lucky
on?
Montoya owed Captain Hawthorne a considerable debt. I believe this is what humans refer to as payback. Captain, the message contains landing coordinates for a small asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. It was recently registered to a Wilhelmina Ambrose.
Are we going to talk about the severed arm on the kitchen table?
Now, I, for one, was hoping to do the exact opposite of that.
What? Do you want to shake its hand?
I kinda
Yeah,
do.
can we talk about the arm? I want to take bets on how the guy lost it. My money's on cannibals.
That ain't really that fella's arm, right? It's gotta be a dummy. Or a toy?
Well, I'm not cleaning it up.
Cleanup service request processed. Disposal of human arm from the Unreliable's cargo hold will commence in the immediate future.
Simulating disgust. How distasteful. Humans eat there. I'm not touching it. Etc. Lucky Montoya has a statistically significant tendency to encounter situations of extreme danger.
Oh, really? I thought he lost his arm gambling.
He was also the fourth best paid freelancer in the system.
Holy shit. Only the fourth?
There are several hundred freelancers operating in Halcyon. Considering the numbers, Mr. Montoya ranked among the top percentile. This had less correlation with his measured aptitudes, which rank at or below average, than with a pattern of fortunate circumstances.
You mean luck? Any chance he's alive? We have his arm. You mean
Luck
luck?
does not exist, Captain. Nevertheless, I am programmed to agree with your assessment. I have transferred the coordinates for Ambrose Manor to your navigation terminal. We can travel there when you are ready.
We gotta talk
This
about
is amazing. I did not expect this. Sorry. That's amazing. Hey.
I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower.
So
Makes you
this
wonder
is
if
the
being a treacherous,
DLC.
two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way.
Is this about Graham?
At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The Iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
Don't go looking for role models, Felix. You're asking to be lied to. Graham's trash. Yeah, I'll say that about role models.
Yeah, maybe you're right. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
Never. Graham wasn't the one who killed those people. He just allowed it to happen. Sure, for the right price. Graham wasn't the one who killed those people. He allowed it to happen, yeah.
I'm sure Graham told himself the same thing. He wasn't the one who held the gun and pulled the trigger. All he did was turn a key. The thing is, that's all it takes. Sometimes the difference between right and wrong is turning a key, or looking the other way, or keeping your mouth shut when you ought to speak up. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
Okay. Yoka?
Oof, being on a ship sets my stomach to turning. Thank the void for alcohol.
Wait, I can't...
Hey,
okay.
Cap.
You getting along with the crew?
Well, yesterday, Ellie and I almost got to fighting. She turned to Mike Green when I cooked up a bit of wrap for dinner. I told her she ought to toughen up. She almost punched me. I like her. Reminds me of Rebecca. She's got a kind of spirit to her. The kind true freedom hasn't beaten down yet. Shit. Look at me dredging up bygone days. Forget I said anything.
Wait, you said something? I forgot.
Thanks, Cap.
Alright.
Hey, Cap.
Talk about the Gorgon job.
Sure.
How are you feeling about it?
Right now, I'm feeling like a canid following a trail of treats. Like I'm being misled at best. At worst, walking into a trap. Keep those eyes open, Captain.
That's all for now.
Hey, Cap.
Well, I wonder what the trigger was for this. Hey, Ellie.
Ship's starting to feel like home.
So, we're just gonna march straight into Byzantium and acquire some rare chemicals right under the board's nose? I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy.
I mean to get my due by the end of this. I mean to get my due by the end of this, yeah.
Then we'd better hope he doesn't blow himself up while we're gone. Or if he does, that he has a killer insurance policy. In either case, you should know Wells isn't the only game in town. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway.
Might as well aim high. The board's corrupt, I'm not going to be some corporate lackey. Might as well aim high.
Exactly. You seem to have a good head on your shoulders, so I probably don't need to tell you this, but look out for yourself. No one else out here will.
Aw, Ellie, I didn't know you cared. Thanks for the advice. Aw, Ellie, I didn't know you cared.
Hey, don't get any ideas. I'm just making sure you last long enough to pay me at the end of this. Anything else?
Did you have any opinion on Monarch?
I admire your grit, but some wounds don't heal. And I say that as someone who's plugged a few severed aortas.
Then you ought to know there's no harm in trying.
Only if you don't mind ending up with a mess on your hands. By all accounts, Sanjar and Graham have been at each other's throats for years. Digging into their personal history isn't gonna change anything.